Welcome back, and I hope you are well and doing good. And in this video, we will see how to insert any data in the RM. In the previous video, we have seen how to traverse in RM. Right now, in this video, we'll see how to insert any given data in a RM. Here is a challenging part to how to analyze in array and how to make a free space to insert our data, because we know that array is a collections of data in the contiguous manner. In memory, array is allocated in the contiguous manner, but when we are going to insert our data, then how can we there is no any free space, then how can we make a free space? If we want to insert any position data and at any position any data, if we will be free this data, then we can easily insert data. Now, how to suppose that we want to insert any data at the position of 2, like in at position of 2 already 4 is present, then how can we free this? And we don't want to, although there is a approach, uh, go at the reach at the position of 2, travels at the position of 2, and they simply insert data which we want, but 4 will be at this approach, 4 will be collapsed, and we don't want to collapse any data because data is a very crucial. So we don't want to collapse the data, and we want to insert our data at the position of 2. Then how can we do? That is the challenging part. Now, if we want to put at position, we position 2, we want to insert a data suppose it 5. Then suppose that if we can shift the data at the right position. Okay, if there is a 4 5 1 2 3 4 5, okay, that's fine. 0 1 2 3 4 5, right? If it's 9, no, if we can skip this, only analyze this with the help of only this. If we can shift this 9 here by 1, okay, now 9 is no more here, 9 has been shifted by 1, okay. Now here is empty place, at the empty place we can insert any data, shift any data, then 8 will be shifted here, 8 will be shifted here, there is an empty space, at the empty space we can shift this data, then shift here, now 4 has been shifted here, and easily we have free this space, okay. If we have free this space, then we can insert any data, okay. Now we will see with the help of code how we can implement these things in our code. Here we are not going to write with the header files, assume that and write yourself. We only I am going to start with the main function, and we have noted which position we want to insert data and which data we want to insert, right? and we have a array and in array present 2 3 4 8 4 8 9. Okay, that's all. Now calculate the size of array. Size. Then how can we find the size? With the help of size of operator. Now size of array and size of array 0. We can find the actual size of array. Now we have to traverse from the end position because we have shifted by one which element present and to the last. Okay, now iterator I has been set here. Okay, means at the position of size, and at which position we have to come at the 2, means at which position we have to insert the data, from where we have to come, then this condition and I minus minus. Okay, now here the logic what we are going to do. There is a logic array of I minus 1 that has been array of I. Okay, because size, its index value is 4, but its previous size is 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Previous size is 5, and the size is indicating. If I'll create 1 2 3 4 5, then 1 2 3 4 5, that's it. I is at position of size, means now we have to assume that I has been here, right? And we have to inserted the data at the minus of, means I 5 minus 1 4, at the 4 which data is present in the 4, we have to going to shift at the position of 5. We have to shift at the position of 5. Okay, now when we have to come at the position of 2, then which we have to do, we have to insert the data. Then what can we do at position, and this position we want to insert our data. That's fine. Okay, and now we have to print this newly array. Now if we want to print the newly array, then now its size has been incremented, then we have to increment this size, then size plus plus. Okay, now using a for loop, I becomes start 0 and it goes to size minus 1, and now see out, and it will be array I close this angular bracket and return 0. Return 0. If we'll trace this code, then how can we do? I initially I has been I is equal to 5. Now I is equal to 5. Now I is indicating at the position of 5. Now then it will be check the condition. 5 is greater than position 2. Here position is 2. Position is 2. It will be checked. 5 is greater than 2. Yes, 5 is greater than 2. Then we will enter in the loop and array of I is 5. 5 minus 1, 4. At which element is present at the 4, we will insert at the position of 5. Now data 8 has been present at the position of 4, then we have inserted at the data of at 9 position. We have to shifting. Now again it will be increment. I will be increment. Now I becomes 4. Okay, now it will be check again. 4 is greater than 2. Yes, 4 is greater than 2. Then we will have controller will enter here in the body of the loop. Now at the position at I is 4, means 4 minus 1 becomes 3. At the position of 3, which element is present? 4. This time 4 will be shifted here. Then at position of 4, 8 is present here. Then 8 will be shifted here. Now it will be increment and it becomes 3. And all again it control will check 3 is greater than 2. Yes, 3 is greater than 2. Then 2 minus 1, sorry, 3 minus 1, 2. Then at the position of 3, which element is present? At the position of 3, 4 has been present, then 4 will be shifted here. Now it's become 2. It will be increment and it's become 2. And 2 is greater than 2. No, 2 is not greater than 2. Then we have out of the loop and we have inserted the data at the position. At the position which data we want to insert? At the position 5. Now and this array remaining element will be same, then 2. Now this will be newly array and we can easily print this using for loop. Now that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for watching this video, and in the next video we will see how to delete any given data. Thank you for watching this video till now. Thank you. Bye bye.